Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jeff. Tonight we are reacting to Yuqi's title track off of her solo album debut. This is called Freak. We reacted to her pre-release, Could It Be, about a week, maybe 2 weeks ago. So yeah, check that out if you haven't already. So I believe the album itself officially launched today, but then physical copies don't come out till the end of the week, if I recall, like the 29th or something like that. So I guess that's technically next week. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got on this. I'm curious to see what she's got with Freak. I loved Could It Be. I've loved her other solo stuff like Giant and Bonnie and Clyde and her cover of Beggin', and yeah, love Yuqi. Also, her album is called Yuqi, but I don't know if it's pronounced the same way because it's stylized, and I heard her read it off as YUQ1. So I don't know. Don't hold me to it, but it's basically her, but she stylized the I as a 1. Obviously, first album, debuting solo. Solo means 1. Like, there's a lot of meanings to that one, and I'm not sure if she, came up with that on her own. If she did, that's really cool. If not, I have a feeling Soyeon had some hand in that because, well, she's the genius of the group, but that's not to say Yuqi isn't. But we all know Soyeon's a genius when it comes to stuff like this. So if Yuqi didn't do it, Soyeon did it, I'm pretty sure. But I'm going to think that Yuqi did it. Anyway, so I'm looking at this, and it looks like it's just over 3 minutes, so that's cool. We're back in the 3-minute territory for songs. Let's go check it out. All right, not a big fan of what we're looking at already. Already got some like horror movie, like blood dripping type of font for the word freak. And what is that? Is that a body in a trash bag? No, that's too small to be a body. Anyway, all right, let's go.
She's certified freak, 10 days a week. The way she's moving got me crazy, got me weak. Yeah. She's Costa, baby. Lip brow got me loca, crazy. And she's straight out the bopa, yeah. So know how she is. Everybody knows that she's so for sure. Yeah, I can take no more. And oh, she got the thing that
Hold on now. Your boy Jeff don't do no horror stuff. Alright. Yuqi. Where was my warning for this? Also, she's got Gigi or Gigi or whatever the bunny's name is already there. I love stuff like this though, even though I don't do horror. I love when idols like this like put that kind of personality into their music. Like everything from what we're already seeing down to just how she's pronounced, like, I'm a freak, 10 days a week. Like, she's putting the hard K in there. Anyway, I don't normally stop and talk like this in the first playthrough, but she threw that horror stuff in there. That's that dude from Saw.
I'm looking for due to my very
Oh, hell no.
She's certified freak, 10 days a week. The way she's moving got me crazy, got me weak. She's certified freak.
Whoa!
I'm on my knees.
What the hell?
The way she's looking like a movie, baby, please. The way she's moving got me crazy, freaking on the daily. We don't need no bus, she's right a model like Mercedes. She's the only reason to make you stay this weekend. Gonna wear
Bruh, that baby though. That's the worst one.
Stop, hold up, wait a minute. Everybody knows that she can freak you with it. Gonna test drive like Honda Civic. Feeling a lot too fast, gonna speeding ticket. You get me higher. Look in the mirror, I see a fire. Baby, I'm dreaming, see you making me speechless. That's me. Loving the way you smile. Yeah, everybody wants a little piece. I'll be on the throne, did you know that I'm a queen? She is certified. Keeping it on good.
Alright.
But
Queen
little did I
Yuqi.
know that she's ready me. I'm certified freak. 10 days a week. The way she's moving got me crazy, got me weak. I'm certified freak. I'm on my knees. I'm begging, please. The way she's looking like a movie, baby, please. I'm certified freak. Certified freak. My knees are. I'm certified freak. Certified freak. I'm certified.
Well. Okay. Alright, guys. Y'all can't see what this says right behind the camera. Let me turn the camera off for like a split second here. For all the freaks in the world, to be continued. Alright, so first impression, song is fun, right? It's deeper than it sounds though, because at the surface level, it just sounds like we're kind of repeating the same lyric mostly over and over again. And that is true from a performance standpoint, but from a meaning standpoint, the message that I'm getting here. Okay, there's actually two messages. One of them, I'll give credit to Twitter for this one, and I do see it. I don't think that's the message, but you never know. Again, credit to Twitter. This is not my words, it's their words. Because I don't want to be blamed for that. I don't want y'all coming for me this time. But one of the meanings I'm getting here is that, she's just freaky, right? Like, in a naughty way, right? And probably girl loving. She mentioned the being on the throne, I'm a queen, on her knees, all that stuff. I can see where they're getting that impression. And if that's what she really means by it and she's going to mask it behind a deeper meaning, hey, good for Yuqi. Actually, bad for me. Not that I have a chance anyway. What the hell am I saying? Whatever. Bad for men in general. But good for her. All right. But back to what I actually think is the real meaning. So it seems to be a song where she's essentially saying not fitting in, you get called a freak, right? And because you're different. And she's different and she doesn't fit in. And so at one point, I believe she even switches it up and she's like, actually, she says it through the whole time. It's like, I'm a certified freak. But then we also get this line at the end, like, for all the freaks in the world. So it's not just about her feeling comfortable with herself, despite other people may call her a freak, but she thinks they're the freaks because they're all trying to fit in, right? It's cooler to be yourself. But then this, for all the freaks in the world, to be continued. Like, for everyone else out there who feels like you don't fit in, or that you're the freak amongst all these other people, stay tuned. I got something for you. So we're gonna go back and watch again. We're gonna break it down. There were quite a few things I wanted to talk about that I didn't want to pause there. Most of it centers around these horror movie themes. Yuqi tried to jump scare me to death, literally. I don't do horror. Y'all don't understand. I don't do it. All right, before we play it again, let me tell you why I don't do horror. All right, I'm a little bitch. No, okay, I don't do horror for two reasons, and it's an either or type of thing. Either it's really stupid and really cliche, and I try not to waste my time on really stupid, really cliche things. Or it's really good. It does what it's supposed to do. It scares you. It makes you feel that adrenaline rush. Obviously from fear, fight or flight type of reflex. Don't spend any time trying to make myself afraid. I don't do haunted houses. I'm afraid of heights, so I don't do anything like bungee jumping or anything like that. I will ride it like flying a plane, but that feels different. Like you're surrounded by what you feel is a solid environment. Uh, I don't get on roller coasters. Like, nah. So either it's really stupid or it's really effective. And either way, I don't want stupid and I don't want to be scared. So I avoid horror movies. Some of y'all, that is your jam. And you know what? Somebody's got to like it or they wouldn't keep making them. So keep enjoying it. I do, however, enjoy scary movie spoofs. Like Scary Movie, for example. Back in, I think it was late 90s, early 2000s, when those movies were coming out, those were funny. I like when horror is turned into comedy and it's like making fun of the horror movies. Anyway, I realize we're here for a reaction to Freak and Not My Life Story, but I got sidetracked. I'm sorry. All right, let's go back. All right, that font reminds me of something. I don't know what it is, like Friday the 13th or something. So I know some horror movies, I just don't watch them. All right, so Oogie's out here already, like, she's being abnormal, right? We have this initial scene where she's doing something that honestly isn't gonna fit in with typical society. And then she finds old Clifford the big red dog looking at a dog over here. There's a bunny, I know. It's supposed to be Gigi, Gigi, Kiki. I'm actually not sure how she pronounces her bunny's name. But I assume it's Gigi. But yeah, she finds this sitting out here while she's already like wheeling her few possessions through the dust bowl here. Wait, what? Oh, it actually said, beware of the witch. All right. And then we've got freak in like graffitiing. Okay, chapter 1. She's a certified freak. Okay. That's what it was. She did change the lyrics towards the end. I thought so, but then I was like, wait a second. So in the beginning, first two choruses, she's a certified freak. Like, looking from the outside in, maybe it's somebody talking about her, so to speak. Or it could even be that she's looking at other people, like another girl, and like, she's a certified freak. Like, she's the weird one. And 10 days a week, just meaning all the time. Like, obviously we know there's 7 days in a week, but she's such a freak, she never turns off. And she even finds extra time to be a freak. And then we got this thing. All right.
Certified freak. 10 days a week.
All right, so she's already being weird, and I think it's the bunny she's looking back at right now, although it's obviously the camera, but I think it's the perspective of the bunny, and or us, of course. But she's already, like, kind of got these crazy mannerisms, facial expressions.
Freak. 10 days a week. The way she's moving got me crazy, got me weak.
Yeah, she is, like, we are supposed to be in the perspective of the bunny there. The way she's moving got me crazy, got me weak. So this is one of those lines where that first interpretation I told you about from Twitter could come into play. Maybe she dances, or maybe she does certain actions, certain activities that make her go wild, so to speak. With the other interpretation, it's, the way she's moving got me crazy, got me weak, would be something more along the lines of, well, you could even take this a couple of ways. Crazy could be like, man, she's so crazy, like it's annoying. Or it could be, got me crazy, like, well, just literally, like, maybe it's making me crazy. And got me weak could also just be slang for, like, I'm laughing so hard, right? It made me weak. So take whichever interpretation you want here.
She's Costa, baby.
And then Gigi moves, and that's the beginning of the what the F, man.
She's Costa, baby.
She's a co-star, baby. And now we got a knife. Got a bunch of ketchup. She's mimicking a crime scene, which is really funny because half of her body's under the bed, and I didn't notice that at first. So she's a co-star, baby. Libra. So we think of Libra as being like almost like a dual personality, right? You got the Libra scales. Got me loca crazy. A lot of times Libras are portrayed as bipolar, which ties into getting called crazy. And she's a co-star. So she could be talking about, again, this could be from someone's perspective looking at her, saying like she's a co-star, like she's one of the stars of G-Idol. Or just in general, she's a co-star in life. Not really the main event, but she's, top billing. Or she could even be thinking, like, talking about herself within herself, like her other identity, so to speak. If she's going with this bipolar type of wordplay, then her other personality is her co-star. I don't know that that's actually what's being talked about here, but that's one possible way to take this. Okay, so we got a Ouija board. What is it with everybody having Ouija boards these days in these videos? We just did one in Lucky Girl Syndrome with iLit. But this one at the bottom says freak. So, makes sense. And she's straight out of boba. I'm not sure how that ties into being crazy or really anything else. Unless we're like, because boba's delicious, maybe. I don't know. Unless it's like she's straight out of boba, like of instead of meaning she's out of deliciousness. I have no idea what this line means, actually. I'm just grasping at straws.
Yeah, so know how she is.
All right, now she's going exploring.
So for sure. Yeah, I can take no more.
All right, now why the hell is Gigi up late watching whatever the hell this white noise TV screen is? And then we got Saul Boy over here. All right, she got that thing I'm looking for. We got Freak over here. The doll, the chair is rocking on its own. Like all these crazy, weird, supernatural things are happening around her. She got that thing I'm looking for, though. Again, this is another line that could tie into both interpretations. If you go with the, the girl lover, naughty girl thing, well, obviously she's got that thing I'm looking for. Like I'm looking for the qualities that she has. Or, again, talking about herself, like from an outsider's perspective, she's got that thing I'm looking for. Like something about her is exactly what I want. I just thought that was funny wordplay. I don't know if that's supposed to mean something else though. Drew to my Barrymore. Obviously it's a rhyme so that like something. Okay, let me back up. Drew Barrymore, for those of you who may be really young and not know, is a relatively well-known actress, at least here in the States. She has a daytime talk show at this point, but so with saying something is the Drew to your Barrymore, it's still like Drew's the first name, Barrymore's the last name, so it's still the same person. It's two parts of one whole, right? So if something is the Drew to her Barrymore, then it's like the missing piece of her identity. But this also fits in rhymes, like from the rhyme scheme standpoint. I'm sure it's supposed to have that sort of deeper meaning, but on the surface, it's just funny to have Drew Barrymore be mentioned in a K-pop song. Alright, now we got the dude from Scream, and he's a certified freak. Alright, so we got she's a certified freak, he's a certified freak. I think chapter 3 was I'm, or maybe there, we'll see. Now she's trying to call for help, and it's like, I didn't even notice this, because I've got the YouTube subtitles on. There's the subtitles that would have been like in the horror movie. And then this bullshit right here. This is where I lost it. Alright, creepy little baby dude squirting what is theoretically blood, but obviously it's ketchup. Don't ask me why I'm holding a pen. I just found it on my desk and suddenly now it's in my hand. Yeah. Creepy little baby dude. I didn't catch that at first either. The creepy twins from what is that? The Shining, maybe? I actually don't know what movie they're from, but Children of the Corn? Anyway, the point is they are the ones that do like the harmonizing echo, like the vocal layer back there. Watch, let's back up just a second here. And then we got the damn chick from The Ring. That's right. Yeah, and then they're certified freaks. Way she moving got me crazy, freaking on the daily. Crazy. Kitten freak. So now we're talking about everybody else that's doing stuff that somebody else might perceive as weird. Like, okay, this person's hanging out with a bunch of cats in the middle of the street. Freak. Freaking on the daily. Attention freak. Yeah, I could see that. For those... Oh, Jigsaw. That's that little dude's name. Yeah, if you've seen the movie, you know who he is. If you haven't, basically, from my limited knowledge of it, he's like the character who tortures and makes the contestants play games to escape situations. They end up having to like, oh, there's a key to escape this room, and there's 2 of you in here. The catch is, the key is inside this person's stomach. So, time's running out. Hope you can get the key in time or you both die. And so, yeah, then the other person has to kill them and cut their stomach open to get the key. And yeah, it's a whole bunch of weird, crazy stuff that I don't get into. But anyway, that's him. And he's always, seeking attention. So I get this one. Attention freak over here. We don't need no benches right now. All right, goth freak. We've all seen, especially in school, we've had goth friends, or we've seen goth people, dressed in their black and the black fingernail paint and dark hair and the piercings, everything else. And again, something that doesn't fit into societal norm, we call them a freak, or it's freaky to us in general. Also, this was fun. If you need help, take some money from the case. Aw. See, even though they're considered a freak, they're just a kind soul out here. We don't need no Benz. She rides the moto like Mercedes. Now, I should know what this means. Like, obviously, Mercedes Benz. So we don't need the Benz. She rides the moto. I think it's like a motorcycle, but I don't actually know. I know at one point there was, Motorola made phones and they, had a big slogan like Hello Moto and stuff like that, but I don't think that's what we're talking about here. I don't know. Somebody explain this one to me. I think we're talking about a motorcycle, but I don't know. Okay. Yeah. Creepy freaks because they're twins and they got knives and they're splattering what I'm assuming is like strawberry. Actually, no, I think that's ketchup in the cake. That's probably worse, actually. But yeah, again, it's just all these things that we look at and we think that's not normal. They're a freak, right? Like, they don't fit in.
She's the only reason to make you stay this week.
To me, you are perfect. Oh. Now, hold up. He, like, oh, well, okay, I didn't see the creepy baby dude over here in the back. At least this time. I might have seen him in the first playthrough, but is she under him at this point? Because it's basically like Oogie is under the bed, like the boogeyman under the bed kind of thing. And she's knocking up there like, hey, quiet down. Some of us are trying to, be freaky in our own way down here.
Gonna wear the beat, you bring the moon, I bring the way now. And she got the thing that I'm looking for. Till to my Barrymore, I'ma go to town on my friends. She's certified freak, 10 days a week.
Yeah. She's a freak and I'm a freak too. So, yeah, now she's like reading the sign and she's like, that person's a freak. Maybe I'm the freak. No, they're the freaks for not, yeah.
It's just moving, got me crazy, got me weak. She's certified freak.
Yeah, now she's like hanging out with all the freaks.
Stop, hold up, wait a minute.
Now we got our little seance with Gigi in the middle.
Hold up, wait a minute. Okay. Everybody knows that she can freak you with it. Gonna test drive like Honda Civic. Feel like too fast.
Now, why are we test driving a Honda Civic? Like, that is arguably one of the worst cars to just go hang out and take for a test drive. Like, can't we test a Lambo or something? Something actually fun. But you know what? Maybe that fits in with the whole freak theme. Fell in love too fast, got a speeding ticket. That's just a clever play on words here.
Fast on a speeding ticket. You get me higher.
Now the spirit of Yuqi has taken over.
Making me speechless. That's me.
Hold up. Baby, I'm dreaming, seeing you, making me speechless. So, yeah. Now it's looking more and more, not necessarily like, I was going to say not necessarily like, like a relationship type of thing. But, maybe it is because even with, homosexual relationships, whether it be lesbian or gay, not we as in like every single one of us, but in general, that's not considered the norm. We consider those people to be freaks. Again, don't come for me. I'm not saying we as in me and you. I'm just saying we as a general worldwide society. So it could even be talking about, a lesbian interest. I don't know. But the reason I say that is because that would also still fit the theme of freak, but it would tie in with all of these more romantic and kind of freaky type of lines or naughty type of lines.
That's me. Loving the way you smell. Yeah, everybody wants a little piece. I'll be on the throne. Did you know that I'm a queen?
See, okay. I'm convinced that whether the bunny is actually Gigi, or if it's sorry, if the spirit that they had inhabit the bunny, whether that's, you know, Gigi, or whether that's, I'm just gonna say it like that, I think that's Soyeon. Because first off, it almost sounds a little like Soyeon, but second off, it's obviously not Gigi because Gigi's inanimate. But now the bunny is singing, right? And everyone wants a little piece. And the reason I think it's Soyeon, though, is because of this line.
wants a little piece. I'll be on the throne. Did you know that I'm the queen?
It's not that it sounds like Soyeon, it's that Yuqi delivers the line like Soyeon from the song Lion. When she does her rap, that's the tail end of it, is that I'm a queen. Yeah, same exact delivery and everything. And she's looking at her all starry-eyed. I've seen some theory videos on Yuqi and Soyeon, by the way. I'm not here to spread those kind of rumors, but it was interesting to see the connections. Now they're riding off like E.T. Well, the video like really got loud all of a sudden. Now she's partying with all the freaks. And she's acknowledging, like, I'm a certified freak. Like, maybe I don't want to blend in. Maybe you're all the freaks, because yeah, sure, maybe I'm a freak, but at least, you know, I'm myself. But then here at the very end, I love that it just says, I'm a certified. So when we talk about mental health and you call someone crazy, at least here in the West, I don't know if it's like this, you know, in Eastern countries, but we have a slang essentially calling them like, oh, you're certifiable, or you're certified, meaning like, yeah, you've been deemed officially crazy by a physician, or you should be. So I like that we end the video with this. And then we've got, yeah, 423, first album, Rabbit, Sorry, Certified Freaks. This is sticker of Gigi in the middle of the pentagram. And then I don't know what this says. Anyway, this video is gonna get a lot of play. If people remember this, and then we got Gigi now it is outside in the trash bin. Well, not in the bin, but with the trash. I don't think Yuqi liked that. Alright, so there's still more that I could say about this. I think I've spent long enough, though. This video is one of my longest videos for something that's just a 3-minute long music video. So if you've actually stuck around this long, you know, shout out to you guys. Appreciate you hanging out. Let me know what you think of the different interpretations and what yours is in the comments below. What I was starting to say, though, is I think this one, if people remember it, is going to get a lot of play around Halloween time, just for the, you know, the horror movie motif throughout all of this. But like I said, that's enough talking. We're at almost 35 minutes now, so definitely long-winded, but I appreciate you guys hanging out. And yeah, I'll catch you for the next one. Take care, everybody.